food ideas. Welcome to the blog again. Welcome to the blog again. Okay guys, sometimes you could find yourself struggling with food ideas. Not that you don't have the resources or you don't have items. Sometimes you just run out of ideas, and so it happens to every other person. So it's a weekend and I didn't know what to prepare for breakfast actually. Then I remembered I had this pap in the freezer. So I brought out my pap, loosened it up with cold water, boiled very hot water as usual, and then pour it in and started stirring it. Now, if you look at the way I prepared this pap, it's very thick. I remember back in the days when I was struggling with pap. I'm someone that loves pap, right? But I never really knew how to make pap. So every other time I make pap, it turns out very watery and I will pour it. I could just remember those days where my mom would say, put it on the fire, like, you know, when it's watery like that, she will ask me to put it back into a pot, boil it, you know, on the fire to make it come out. But I like my pap very strong, just like what you see. This is the consistency I love. So thank God now, experience have taught me over time, and I can make my pap anyhow, anytime I want it. So the idea for this weekend is having pap and akara. Okay, so my pap is ready after turning my pap, and then I like using grounded sugar. Okay, I like using grounded sugar, and then I like using powdered milk. So there's a way I like to fix my powdered milk in my pap. So if you keep watching, you're going to see how it turns out to be. Can you see how hard the pap is? Can you see how strong it is here? So this way, this is how I enjoy my pap. Although I'm going to also loosen it up a bit, okay? But this is how I love it, very hard. Now, so if you are also struggling with making pap, this is how you do it. You just add a little bit of cold water, not too much, and then concentrate with your hot water and just watch how it goes with the consistency. Don't just pour the water so much. Pour it gently, gradually, you know, while you're watching how the consistency turns out. You notice that at some point I had to stop pouring water and just stir it ordinarily, yeah, without pouring water. So that way it keeps thickening up to the consistency you want. And then with 2 spoons of sugar, we are good to go. And the pap came out nice. This is it, you know. So if you're struggling, you know, with ideas, this is the best channel to be. Always turn in every other weekend. We are going to always give you food ideas for your weekends, for the family, for an occasion, maybe for your picnic, you know, something casual, something serious, you know, both English and native food. This is the right place to be. So you can always turn in here, turn on your notification button so that when we drop new content, you can always see it, and then you get to know what is in stock, just in case you run out of ideas. You can also share it with your friends so that you can always get what you want every other time. So this is how I love my powdered milk, okay? And I just mix it. See, it doesn't have anything to do with the consistency of the pap at all. Yeah, it still gives me that hard consistency, you know. Just a little touch of water to loosen up the powdered milk and the grounded sugar, and our pap is ready. Don't mind my akara. My akara is very funny. It's not looking appetizing, right? But I like it that way. I like it when it's burnt. So sometimes when I go to buy my akara, I come back and do an extra, you know, how do I put it now? Frying. I just love that little burnt part of akara. And then my breakfast is ready. And I'll eat and I'll sleep like a baby. Thank you for joining us.